Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Ball. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Pass to Hurt. We know these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
Stolen. And here's the fast break. It's tipped. Pass to Wilger. Back to Valentine. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Over to the left wing. Nikolic. They get it again. Puts up a three. Cans it from downtown.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Pass to Hurt. Puts up a deep three. Horton with the rebound. Here's Wilcher. He doesn't hit that one. Inside. Here's Kennedy.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hurt. Second shot opportunity. And the shot falls short this time.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Horton. It's intercepted.
And that's one of those tough areas to feed the basketball at times.
Plays it up off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
And it's Cole missing. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Blasic. Here's Bowman. Pass to Horton. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. And so here's the home team. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Wilcher. And that's good for 2 as he grabs the feed.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Lets it go from deep to the left wing. A shot by Stewart with no one around. Misses the 3. It's stolen. Here's Hurt. Pass to Stewart. Clock at 6. to the paint. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Hey, yo, right here. Yo, watch it. Go.
Here's Blasic. And a miss there on the triple. They've been trailing for a few minutes.
But that could change right here.
And he jams it with authority.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
Watch the screen.
Pass to Hurt. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Blasic. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
The shot by Bowman, no good.
I got your help side. Hey, yo, go ahead. Shoot.
Here's Blasic. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. It's hauled in by Stewart. Bowman grabs the rebound. Down low. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Outside Gibson. No good with the layup.
Yeah, and in general, he needs to become a stronger finisher.
There's 1:38 left in the first quarter of the game. They set the pick.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact. Yeah, possession has been an issue here, just continuing to turn the basketball over.
Beyond the arc. Can't hit the putback. Cuts off the pass. To the middle. To end the run. And good that time.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
.58 seconds left here in the first quarter. A shot by Bowman, no good. Pass to Gibson. Here's the screen. Lets the 3 fly. Drills the 3-pointer.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Misses from the corner. There's the 3. The shot that time, not on target. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. They lead by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And they need to continue that edge on defense. If your opponent is rattled, just dial up the pressure even more.
Deflects the pass. 6 on the shot clock. Nikolic. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
Takes it inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that three-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy. Going inside to the inside. Pass to Wilger. Banked in off the glass. Wilger's got his second basket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Gibson. Horton with the rebound. Here's Cole. Hasn't made one yet. To the middle. Horton. That's good.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Gibson. Comes up empty down low. Here's Cole. Pass to Horton. And they're running. And the layup's good off the glass.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Cole. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Well, he saw the opportunity and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Wilcher's shot is off. Outside Gibson. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Offensive rebound. Horton. It's deflected. And Gibson, here we go. Off target at the rim.
Frozen. The guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. To the left side wing. uses the glass to finish the layup. Gibson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And made only about a quarter of their shots in the first. Totally flat, but they bounced back and built a lead here with a much better second quarter.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
To the right side. Out to the right wing. To the wing on the left. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Right wing. The steal. To the paint. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. GA, you hear about 3 level scores, but is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Nikolic doesn't get it to drop for him. A minute 42 left in the first half. Stewart in the corner. Shot clock at 5. The baseline J. No good. Shot missing. They get a hand on it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
5 on the clock. Launches it.
And the three-point shot has been a problem spot for them. They're improving little by little, but it's still a big reason they're down right now.
Out to the right wing. Connects from three-point range. He's got 8.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Over to the wing. Hartz. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. $15 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Hurt. Nikolic. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. They lead by 14. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pass to Cole. Here's Horton. And that one is hammered home.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Rebounded by Wiltshire. Here's Cole. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Hurt. From deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 8 points for him.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
The shot by Valentine, no good.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
I'm not sure what he was thinking right there, but we see this in this game sometimes.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Nikolic. Cole with the rebound. Here's Wiltshire. In the corner, Valentine with it. Pass to Wiltshire. Here's Horton. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Inside. Here's Hurt. Rebounded by Wiltshire. Down low. And stolen by Valentine. There's a screen. Pass to Wiltshire. Here's Cole. It's tipped. Shot clock at 6. A second chance effort. And it's good on the layup. Cole's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
That one drops for him.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Pass to Wiltshire. And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
And you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Here's Hurt. Nikolic. And he banks in the layup. He's got 10.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
To the inside. That's tipped. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the first one at the line is good. When you think about elite offensive players, Tim, what's one area that can really put them over the top and into a completely different category?
I think it's those guys that have a willingness to move without the basketball. If you have a willingness to run and cut and respace, it's going to create a lot of problems for a defense.
Has that even become more of a thing now as you watch these high-octane, space and pace type offenses?
There is no question it's become something that's a priority for teams now, and I also think the ingenuity of these young coaches creates a better flow offensively if you're willing to run without the basketball.
Ah, that's terrific. Here's Bowman, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, that's two really unproductive trips in a row ending in turnover.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Here's Gibson. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Pass to Parks. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. In the corner, Gibson with it. Out to the wing. From past the arc. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, taking full advantage of a defensive weakness there, and it certainly helps if you get shots that your guys can knock down.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And that one misses. Here's Bowman. With the drive. Pulls it up. Misses the jumper. Jumps up. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Pass to Cole. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Horton. No, it doesn't go. His fourth miss in 8 attempts. Outside Gibson. They set the screen. Jacks up a three. He's off on that one.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Cole's shot is good.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Outside Gibson to the left side wing. "11 feet away." That one a little long.
Yeah, that's a sigh of relief heard from the bench. Weak defense didn't cost him that time.
Misses from close range.
And that's not really his strength. And when you throw in great defense, well, you're not going to have a lot of success.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Tries again. Can't get the layup. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Up by 16. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The visitors with the ball. Rebounded by Wiltshire. Here's Cole. To the paint. Wiltshire's shot is off. Wow. Looking to end his cold spell.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
On the free throw, no good. Back to Cole. Here's Wiltshire. Clock at 4. Plays it up and banks it in. Wiltshire's got 4 points this quarter.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
They set the pick. Here's Gibson. Rebounded by Wiltshire.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Here's the break. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And here's the break. 8 feet away. And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Here's Cole. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The first free throw is good. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And Gibson, here we go. Yes, that goes in.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
To the wing right side. Valentine wide open. He fires. Off target with his 3. No good from Gibson.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
Here's Cole. Pass to Parks. Just 5 on the clock. They get it back. The layup off target. Now Gibson. Fires the 3. Valentine grabs the board. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Good, nice job down low.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open look.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Pass to Wiltshire. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes. And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, over that break I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
There's the pick. Pass to Hurt. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. The tray. No good that time. And that's an intentional foul. It's stolen.
That's just his first turnover of the game. For the most part, he's been very reliable.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Well, coaches love that hustle. Not only getting the extra possession, but then converting it.
Six to shoot. Here's Blasic. Horton with the rebound.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over.
Those are the type of turnovers that kill you. Just an unforced error.
Here's Wiltshire. Driving to the basket. Good! Lays it right in there.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Off the glass.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
And he banks the layup in.
A point-blank range. That is too easy.
Here's Cole. Can't get it. And they're pushing it up. Cloak loose. And stolen by Valentine. Here's Wiltshire. .133 left in the fourth quarter. The three goes down.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Oh, and he cannot get the layup.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Well, this is where you are going to lean on your go-to scorer.
Oh, and he cannot get the layup. And here's Stewart. And so they foul intentionally. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That does not go.
No time to waste on this possession.
They're going to have to act quickly right here.
Here's Horton. Layup, no good. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. And he drives in. Stewart with the steal. It falls! And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd